Thank you for joining in, and for today's video I am going to be showing you some animal illustration. We have a cute little fox here, and I have a light pencil drawing there, and then I used my kneaded eraser and I lightened up the lines again. And I thought I was filming the ink part, but unfortunately I wasn't, so I'm just showing what I did right here. And I will say, when you're doing this or using your brush pens, make sure you're using different strokes and lighten up on your pressure. That way you'll get like the really skitty lines. And then if you press down more, you'll get like those thick black strokes to represent some of the shadow areas. And I did keep this simple for beginners. Once your black is all dry, then we're going to go ahead with some orange with the watercolors. And I'm going to start here with the face and then work my way up through the ears. And I added a little bit of pink on the inside of the ears as well. And I am using the White Knights right here. This is one of their pastel pinks. And my orange is from the White Knights as well. I have the Naples, it was the Naples orange, and then the regular orange. I'm going to skip down a little bit because some of that fur I'm going to leave white. So we're going to put a little bit more orange on the arms, but not all the way down, because I'm going to use some black on the paws later on, so you have to leave a space there. Next, we're just going to use some of the water and blend out some of those edges so they're not so harsh. I'm going to blend it up through the white so it looks a little bit more natural. And then we'll just use some of that leftover watery paint on my brush there for like a little shadow underneath the neckline there. And I decided that my ears weren't dark enough, so I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit more of my black ink. This was something a little bit extra I added up top. I thought it was cute if I just did a small crescent moon, and I outlined it with one of my fine liner because I didn't want the lines to be like too thick. And so I have my gold there. That is, I think it's one of the Japanese watercolors. And that was it. I did everything all one color because I just wanted to keep it simple, but this part is optional. I guess I get so many ads, I'm sure that other people do too as artists about the Inktober. And so I figured I would get some practice drawing and doing some different doodles with the ink here and everything. That's what made me think of this type of artwork right now. I am using the same pink that I used before. It's just watered down a little bit here for some more colors on the cheeks. And just make sure your orange is all dry before you do this. I'm going to go back in with my black and I'm going to fill in the little paws. And I tried to leave some white highlights just because I didn't want everything to look like a big black blob. So take your time with this portion. But I guess if you wanted to, you can probably touch up with some white gouache, but it's always best to leave somewhat like of the white of the paper, just because sometimes you can't get that bright highlight. And here's an overview how everything turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Be sure to like the video and I'll see you next time.